This story leads our bulletin at this hour. Fire in the Free State is under control for now. The province has suffered two devastating infernos this week. Thousands of hectares of land have reduced to ash and dozens of cattle and game have been lost.
Dependence on those farmers are going to be very hard hit as well. Some of these farmers employ quite a few people, and their families will also be affected. Estimates at the moment is over 100,000 hectares. Heads of cattle, animals, game, very difficult to determine at this stage. We're still in the process of just trying to contain the fires. And you can think for yourself, in a situation like this where everybody's just trying to kill the fire, cattle and things get lost and get distributed and dispersed all over the place.
Well, firefighters have been battling the blazes in the two provinces over the past few days. So far, there are no fatalities that have been reported in either the Northern Cape or the Free State, but fires have left trails of devastation. Well, for the latest on the Free State fires, we're joined now by Working on Fire spokesperson Wayne Mokhethi. Mokhethi, good morning. Thank you very much for your time. What is the latest you can tell us? In our headline just a short while ago, we understand, and we reported rather, that the fires are now under control for now?
Good morning, Dan. Thanks for having me. Yes, the fires in the Herzogsville and the Boshoff areas are currently contained. They're under control right now. The fire that started about 2 days ago has been fanned by strong winds and the high FDI in the province. However, our firefighters were on the scene. We had three teams on the scene, and they were able to contain the fire. So at the moment, the fire has been contained. Although vast lands have been damaged by this fire.
Okay, I said contained for now. Is that the case, or it's contained now permanently?
No, it's just contained for now. We do still have resources that are on standby, and our teams are on the scene mopping up the area. We do expect the fire to flare up again as we have a high FDI expected for today. So it is contained at the moment. However, we do expect it to flare up again.
Well, that's not good news, the flaring up, because already you've got thousands of hectares of land that have been destroyed. What, in your view, from a Working on Fire perspective, would you be advising people to be doing? We understand, I mean, vast tracts of arable land been destroyed. As you said, there's grazing land, there's farming land, and livestock has been destroyed.
And all that we can advise the public is to refrain from going to any scene where there's a fire. We do have our firefighters who are trained specifically for wildland and veld fires on the scene. So we do have the professionals on the scene. I can just urge the public to remain vigilant. I can urge the public again just to refrain from attempting to contain any fires themselves.
They should rather look for professional help and avoid those areas. From a damage perspective, is it fair to ask you, Mokhethi, I mean, homesteads that have been damaged in the farming communities, and I mean, is it hundreds or thousands of people who've been affected?
At this moment, I cannot determine how many properties have been damaged or the amount of land that has been damaged. We do know that the amount is in the hundreds of thousands. However, that will be determined after the fire has been officially contained and measurements are taken and so forth.
Okay, resources to fight a fire include water and fire bombs. Do you have enough air power to help you with that?
Then we do have our aerial resources from across the country that are on standby right now. We have not utilized them yet. But they are on standby. We do have our helicopters, we do have our spotter planes, we have our fire trucks that are ready, and if the need arises, they will be dispatched to the scene.
Okay, from what you know, I mean, it's been a couple of days now, this fire has been raging. Could this fire have been avoided?
At the moment, we can't speculate on what started the fire. We do not know what started the fire, so whether it could have been avoided or not cannot be determined at the moment.